Hey everybody, how's it going out there? My name is Meg Moonbeam and welcome back to the Daily Astro Show here on the Meg Moonbeam and Beyond Mystic YouTube and Rumble channels. Hope you guys are all doing very well today, and I'm excited to get into the daily astrology horoscope for our last day of April 2024 for Tuesday, April 30th, 2024. It has been quite a month, hasn't it? It's been probably the most intense month of the year, and I'm really excited. And I'll talk about it more in depth tomorrow on tomorrow's Daily Astro Show. May is going to be the most positive month of 2024 astrologically, so I am excited to say goodbye, good riddance to April, and hello to May. So before we get into it, just want to mention, please remember to like, share, and subscribe to the Meg Moonbeam YouTube and Rumble channel, as well as the Beyond Mystic YouTube and Rumble channel. And I do offer personal astrology consultations that are available over at consultations.beyondmystic.net if you'd like more of a personal reading with me. And I've got just a few readings left for July at the moment, and then I'll be fully booked until August. So if you would like to have a reading with me before August, go check out my schedule, and there's still some spots to book. So yeah, how's everybody doing? Nice to see you guys. Hi, Laura. Hi, Lindsay. Hi, Linda. Hi, everybody. So yay, we are at the end of April, and personally, I am really, really happy about it. This has been such an intense month and I know I've talked about it a whole lot, but the eclipse seasons, the Mercury retrograde, the Jupiter-Uranus conjunction, just a whole lot of really intense transits. And as we get into May, it's kind of like a spiritual comedy, and I'm going to get into it actually really in depth. I'll mention this here. I'm going to get into it really in depth. I didn't bring it up here. Sorry, you guys, but on the Beyond Mystic YouTube and Rumble channel tomorrow, Wednesday, May 1st, at I believe 1 p.m. Eastern, I'm going to be doing the new Astro Woo for the month of May, predictions for the whole collective and for all the 12 signs. So I'll go deep into the astrology for May and tomorrow's Astro Woo. But yeah, Diana's saying, ready for April to be gone. I feel the exact freaking same. And of course, we would end April with, to be honest, you guys, today is a bit of an intense day, okay? Because we've got Mars just entered 0 degrees of Aries, his home sign, which is actually a really good thing for all of us, but is pretty direct, intense energy on the same day as an exact Venus square Pluto. Okay, so we've got Venus at 2 degrees of Aquarius, exactly in square to Pluto at 2 degrees of Aquarius, with the moon in Aquarius. So we've got moon conjunct Pluto. We can be feeling emotionally on edge and intense today. So if in your inner self, emotionally, you're feeling a little bit edgy, a little bit intense, makes sense because we've got Pluto conjunct the moon. But it is nice that it's in Aquarius. That's not one of the heaviest signs in astrology. So, we can be feeling emotionally intense about the collective. Aquarius rules the collective of humanity, the collective brotherhood, sisterhood of humanity. And I don't know about you guys, but sometimes I feel really upset and intense about that, like what's going on with the world situation and humanity. So if you find your thoughts intensely going into that space, it's because we've got the moon conjunct Pluto, and also Pluto in square to Venus in her home sign of Taurus. So, and I'm going to talk about how I love that we've got the feminine goddess Venus in her home sign, and now we've got the masculine god Mars in his home sign. That's a really nice balancing energy, but really intense today. And the first couple days of May, having this Venus square Pluto. Venus is, our values and the comforts and beauties and enjoyments of life and our love life, right? And Venus is not happy to start her transit in Taurus, even though she's going to have a very positive most of month of May, in square to Pluto, because Venus is all about the comforts and, enjoyments of life, and Pluto is the intensities of life. Venus is the ruler of Taurus and Libra, and Pluto is the ruler of Scorpio, the opposite sign to Taurus. So we can be feeling we're wanting comfort, we're wanting stability today, but it's in square to something. There is a tension point, and it's very important with that Pluto in conjunction to the moon to be paying attention to what are we emotionally feeling. And if you're someone out there that's feeling emotionally great, then that's fantastic. But I would guess that most of us sweet, sensitive souls, empaths out there can be feeling a little bit more intense or on edge than usual. So pay attention to your emotions, what you're emotionally perhaps being triggered by or reacting to, or even your intuition, because the moon and Pluto have to do with our intuition. What are you intuitively feeling about things in life? And, is that in square to your comforts? Is that in square to your values? There could be some harsh reality checks coming up today with this exact Venus square Pluto and over the next couple days. So just being gentle with yourselves. You guys, I could see some breakups happening with this Venus square Pluto. I could also see some friendships ending, because Aquarius is, of course, one of the signs that rules friendships, moon and Pluto in Aquarius. So, of course, it's our relationships that are very much highlighted. Venus and Aquarius are very much about relationships. And we've still got that South Node in the sign of Libra. And the South Node is what we are collectively releasing and letting go on our current nodal journey. So ever since the summer of 2023 and until January 2025, we got the North Node in Aries and we got the South Node in Libra. So very important to also pay attention to, Libra rules others and relationships and our commitments. And Venus is the dispositor of the South Node. Venus is the ruler of the South Node right now, because Venus rules Taurus and Libra. So, and I'm sure you guys have heard me and other astrologers and other woo-woo people talking about how, this year is very much release of karmic relationships that no longer serve. And that can be definitely very highlighted today with this Venus square Pluto. Venus and Pluto are also the money planets. Venus rules the money that we make day to day in our work and our material resources that are ours. And Pluto is what we share with others and hidden money, investments, taxes. There could be something intense coming up today over the next couple days as well, May 1st, May 2nd, in the financial sector of life that can be really unstable or weird. So just paying attention to that. You guys, I'm not a financial expert, but this would not be a day with the Venus square Pluto that I would be investing in something new or purchasing something that, is a lot of money, a little bit out of the ordinary. I would wait until that Venus square Pluto eases off and we're more into next week actually to do anything like that. Hello, Sunny from Pluto. Very nice to see you here. So, of course, there's a garbage truck outside. So if you guys hear a really loud sound, that's the garbage truck. Also want to mention, Venus rules Tauruses and Libras. Pluto rules the Scorpios. So with Venus, can you guys hear that garbage truck? Literally right beside my house. With Venus and square to Pluto, the Tauruses, Libras, and Scorpios will be the most affected by this today when it's exact, and over the next couple days. Yes, you guys can hear the garbage truck. Sorry about that, you guys. Well, Scorpio does rule garbage and garbage trucks and releasing and purging and toxicity. So maybe the truck going by, the garbage truck going by right now, is a sign that we can actually be letting something very big go. Okay. around our relationships, around our values. So Scorpios, Tauruses, and Libras, you can be more affected by this square today, feeling more intense, or actually having some important life realizations or shifts, changes that need to come up. DSTJ says Pluto is taking the garbage away. Yeah, some of you guys are saying you can hear it. Some are you saying that you can't hear it. Sorry, I've been having a hard time talking today. Okay, it's going by. Goodbye, garbage truck. Thank you very much, Pluto, for taking the garbage away, as DSTJW is saying. So yeah, it is a day of some releasing going on, some possible tension in relationships and in our values. But what I am very happy about today, most of all, not only is it the last day of April, the crazy ass month of 2024, and we're about to step into May, the most positive month of the year, but also Mars is now in Aries. Yay! Mars is in his home sign of Aries. This is really good for the Aries and Scorpio sun, moon, and risings that are traditionally ruled by Mars. And I love that we've got Venus, divine feminine goddess, in one of her home signs of Taurus. And then we've got Mars, the masculine god, in his home sign. So we're going to be having both of these guys in their home signs, the planet of femininity, the planet of masculinity, more balanced. Okay. And I just absolutely love the month of May for the planet Venus, also Jupiter and Taurus. The whole Taurus season and also going into Gemini is so positive for so many reasons. Check out my May Astro Woo on Beyond Mystic tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern to hear all the details. But also one of those positive things is these two in their home signs, creating balance, really good for the women ruled by Venus, really good for the men ruled by Mars. And, you know, Mars is the dispositor of the North Node. Mars is the ruling planet of the North Node because Mars rules Aries. So having Mars in Aries now until June 9th, is it? Yeah, Mars will be in Aries until June 9th. This actually strengthens the North Node, which is our collective purpose, fate, destiny that we should be focusing on at this time, which is what, you guys, what is the North Node in Aries all about? I'm going to test you guys for a moment. Put in the live chat, those are that are listening live. What does the North Node in Aries transit mean for you? And why is it so important for us? I'm going to wait for some answers here. Do, 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 do. Is that the Jeopardy theme song? Do, 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 do. Whoever puts in the live chat, I'm giving you guys a virtual hug and kiss. Okay, already some really good answers. Orion 5555 says sovereignty. Yes. Aries and the North Node in Aries is about sovereignty and reclaiming our sovereignty. Lakeside Laura says empowering your future, self-reliance. Orion 555, standing up for yourself. Yeah. So it's all about our empowerment. I love that word, Orion 555, self-reliance and our sovereignty. Okay. So having Mars, the dispositor of the North Node, also in Aries, it's strengthening that. And there will be opportunities and tests for us to be in our power, our bravery, our confidence, and to take our energy back from places where we have given it away. I don't know about you guys, but I'm finding, yes, Carolyn, our warrior self. Nice to see you, Carolyn. Our warrior self. I don't know about you guys, but in my life, I feel like it's happening almost on a daily basis. There's opportunities for me to stand up for myself and to take my power back. And even though I'm a Scorpio, even though I'm a Scorpio, traditionally ruled by Mars, I've got my Mars in my birth chart in Cancer. Shout out to all my Mars and Cancer people. The Mars is at fall position in Cancer. So actually, you know, Mars and the archetype of that for me, and I'm sure if you've also got Mars in Cancer, it's challenging. So I've been having all these situations come up in my personal life where it's like testing me to put up my boundaries, to speak my truth, to take my power back, to not take any BS from anybody, right? So it's even, and Mars is one of the malefics. Mars isn't one of the easy planets. He's about conflict and war and standing up for ourselves and bravery. So I'm feeling intuitively that now with Mars and Aries, who is the dispositor of the North Node, there's going to be beautiful tests for us to take our power back. Okay. And instead of when these things come up, instead of when these little conflicts in life come up, whether it's on the personal level or the professional level, or even with yourself, not just with others, look at it as a cosmic blessing that is inviting you to take back your power and to be in that North Node in Aries archetype. Instead of going, oh, that person is really annoying me. You know what? I'm not even going to speak up for myself because it's not even worth the energy. Speak up for yourself and look at that situation actually as a blessing for you to take back your power and for you to heal in your sovereignty. So I hope how I'm saying that makes sense. Also with Mars and Aries, it's really good for us physically. Mars has a lot to do with our physical health, and Aries and Mars is all about living in the present moment, being physically active. It's very, very good for our physical health. So, we've been going through Mars in Pisces with Neptune in Pisces and Saturn in Pisces. So now that Mars is out of Pisces, and Mars is the planet that rules our physical health and our energy and our drive and our life force, physically as a collective, a lot of us are going to be feeling more energized, more in the present moment, able to sleep better, less headaches, less fogginess and confusion. So really good on the physical level for us all. And important to say as well that as we're still in that, Saturn in Pisces with Neptune in Pisces transit, you guys have heard me say several times, Neptune is the strongest outer planet at the moment because he's in his home sign. So the Piscean influence is strong. Doing things ruled by Mars, which is a very different energy from Pisces, is like an astrological remedy for having so much of this Pisces influence, which is very dreamy and sleepy and illusory. So it's great that we'll be more inspired with Mars and Aries now to be physically active, to be more in the present moment, and we'll just be feeling better. So yes, Babe75 says, thank goodness. Yes, indeed, thank goodness. So that's what I got for today, you guys. And before I finish up, just want to mention that I am doing Astrology Level 2 on the Beyond Mystic Academy. If you'd like to join in, you still can. I'm doing live classes every Friday at 1 p.m. Eastern from now all the way until the end of June. And we're going deeper into Western astrology, looking at the aspects, degrees, asteroids, advanced interpretations, and more. So you can check that out in the link at the description, the link in the description box of this video. What is up with my words? Anyways, you guys, sorry. And also, if you'd like a personal astrology reading with me, those are available at consultations.beyondmystic.net, also at the link in the description box below. I said it right this time. So I love you guys very, very much. Wishing you an absolutely magical day. Let's enjoy the last day of April, even though we've got this Venus square Pluto. And yeah, see you guys tomorrow. Bye.